this is Mary Conley here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is actually my first makeup tutorial I've recorded. I did one other one probably a year and a half ago, and I never put it together. But this is something I'm working on. I really want to do more videos for you guys. So today I'm going to show you guys how to do this natural look. It's a really easy breezy daytime look, very little color. I used a lot of light products, nothing too heavy, and I really love the way it turned out. So let's get started. I have washed my face and I put on moisturizer with SPF. So I am going to start with the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer. And again, since this is just an everyday look, about that much, I'm not putting on actual foundation. I'm going to use a tinted moisturizer, but they say to use this anyway, since it's early in the day and I want it to last through the afternoon and dinner. I'm using the primer. I like to let that set in before I add the actual tinted moisturizer on, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the base of my eyes. And again, since I'm just doing an everyday look, it's gonna be pretty natural. I'm going to use this Urban Decay Ultimate Basics palette because it's new for me. It's been around for a while. I always start with just a nude base just to even out the skin tone. Okay, now that I've let the primer set for a minute, I'm going to do my tinted moisturizer, and I'm doing Laura Mercier in Sand. It's 3W2. This is probably my favorite tinted moisturizer, and the only issue with it is when you travel with it, every time I've traveled with it, it explodes. Maybe it doesn't happen to everybody, but it happens to me. So I've learned to like wrap it in tissue when I travel, but I also switched for traveling, but not traveling, so this is, it just matches my skin tone. And anytime I use a BB cream, tinted moisturizer, CC cream, any of that, I use my hands. I think for it to warm up, it kind of spreads easier. Still do concealer, and I use Bare Minerals Bare Skin. I have two different shades. I use the slightly lighter shade, which is medium, under my eyes, and then I use medium golden for any blemishes on my face, and then a little bit around my nose. Under my eyes, a little bit down my nose, and I actually carry it straight across. Continue with my eyeshadow, so I already have a nude layer over a base color, and I did, it's called Nudie, this one right here. This is a matte palette, which I really like, and I'm still gonna do a light color because this is just an everytime daytime look. I'm gonna do Tempted as my base color. So color-wise, not too much. I'm gonna try Instinct. It kind of is like a mauvey color, and we'll just see how it shows up. And I like to do whatever I do on my top lid, I like to do on my bottom lid. I'm gonna use this brush that's angled. And I'm gonna do back to the nude and go underneath my lash line. I need just like a little bit more dimension. So I'm going to take this Pregame, it's a lighter color, and start in the center. And then this is the brush that came with the palette. I'm gonna use this small one, and I'm gonna use Blow, and this actually, it does have a little bit of shimmer. It's the only color in here. And this is gonna go in the corner of my eyes. Since it does have a little shimmer, I'm gonna go under my brows a little. now I'm going to do my mascara, so I'm going to curl my lashes. I don't think I'm going to do eyeliner with this look since this is a daytime look for me. And when I curl my lashes, I do as close to the base as possible, and I do a little squeeze, and then I kind of bring it out. If you just do like one big squeeze, they kind of get bent. And I'm using, again, my Marc Jacobs. I'm not using the primer that you've heard me talk about. That does make them like very va-va-voom. I'll save that for photo shoots or evenings. And I don't like go down when I do my mascara. I've heard that weighs down your eyelashes, so I always go up. I start at the base and I wiggle through. Okay, so I got my mascara on. I did not put any on my lower lashes. It's just a very easy daytime look, nothing too dramatic. So now I have to finish a little bit on my face. So I'm going to do blush, and this is NARS Orgasm. And I got the mini one because I can never finish the full-size product. The mini is really just enough, and then I'm ready for a new one. So, and for this daytime look, I'm doing the apples of my cheeks. If it was evening, I would start and just do back more. Now I'm going to apply a little bit of highlighter. I'm using Makeup Forever, let's see, Pro Light Fusion. I love this one because it's really warm. You can see it has a little bit of a rose tint to it. And I just go right on top of my cheekbones. Down the bridge of my nose, and that's that. Okay. Now my favorite part are my brows. I talk about my brows all the time. So I use Anastasia Brow Powder Duo, and the brush, I used to come with it. I got a kit once, but this is its own brush. And then I love that it has two shades. I always use the darker colors towards the outside and the lighter color towards the inside. And then the lighter color, swipe on the bottom, and then I go up in the same direction as the eyebrows. Then once you're all done, brush them. I don't have it with me, but sometimes it's nice to set them with a gel so that they don't move throughout the day. So you can see there's a pretty good difference, even if I brush this one up, but it still looks very natural. I always start at the peak of my eyebrow, and if you want to know where I guess your arch should be, you can line up your the center of your lip to the outside of your nose, and that is where your eyebrow should end. And then I think it's the corner of your mouth to the center of your eye, and that's where your arch should be. It's a fun tip that my sister taught me from a 17 magazine back in the 90s. And if you want to know how far in they should go, that's the corner of your mouth, your nose, and it's right there. So those are kind of like the big three ways that you can figure out the shape of your brow. And obviously everyone's face is shaped differently, which is why if you just use the features on your face, you can really get the perfect shape brow. All right, I do have the hardest time getting my eyebrows symmetrical, but nothing on our face is symmetrical, so it's really not that big of a deal. Lastly, I just need to put a little color on my lip. I'm gonna use Sugar in Petal, so it's kind of, I feel like it's like a chapstick, but it is tinted. I love that there's SPF in it. Oh, it smells so good. And there you have it. I hope you guys like this everyday natural look. It's really, really simple and easy. You don't have to use too many products, and it can take me from a school pickup to dinner.